Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Pisces March 1, 2022. Today and tomorrow bring good energy for creative thinking, design, seeing patterns, and strategic planning. Your artistic sense is well developed. You might thoroughly enjoy sharing ideas today. Your great attitude and sense of fun open up possibilities or opportunities to you on social or creative levels. Today's transits seem to encourage you to express yourself more spontaneously, from the heart, and creatively. You seek a little reinforcement or acknowledgement, and excitement about love and special projects is rising. With expansive Jupiter glimmering through Pisces and your romantic fifth house of love, passion, and pleasure, you're not only more optimistic when it comes to matters of dating and romance, but also more receptive to the entire experience. Meanwhile, today's moon will touch down on your responsible sixth house of daily rituals, due diligence, and acts of service, bringing new beginnings to themes surrounding your day-to-day and habits. So, something's about to shift in this area of your life. Expect the unexpected. The moon is in a fellow water sign, so your intuition is heightened. Your psychic gifts might be off the charts at work, especially regarding who is or is not on board with your visions. Aside from that, the lunar energy can be highly imaginative, which is perfect, as it affects your sector of creativity and self-expression. You might be a little more fantastical than usual, so aspects of your work could take on a dreamier tone. It's a great day to experiment with your style or branding. It was earlier in the week that the moon formed a friendly aspect to the north node in your financial sector, something that has helped to boost your financial confidence. Today, as the moon returns for its first visit to your work sector for the year, a friendly aspect to the south node will do the same on the income side of the financial fence. Your advice is in great demand. Because of your high energy levels, you are happy to comply, but take care not to give too much of yourself. You might suffer a burnout and lose interest in others. It's fine to ask others to return the favor. Ultimately, relationships work best and give and take are done in equal measure. You have a lot of great energy that needs to be put to use. It's one of those days when your drive almost intimidates people. Get your mojo working early today. You'll achieve at least one benchmark. As soon as you arrive on the scene, you find that rivals seem to fade from view. Maintaining a natural approach helps you get the attention from any potential admirers. Make the most of your desirability and appeal, but be sure you don't overdo the swagger. Any exaggerated conduct can quickly become a turn-off. You play hard to get when you are feeling proud, and hard to ignore when you are feeling needy. Others around you might distance themselves from you when they feel overwhelmed by the emotional ups and downs you are only mildly aware of. So as not to be caught off guard by these unspoken messages, keep tuned into your emotions by using physical exercise as a measure. When you can center your heart and mind around exercise, you are acting independently and may get clarity. Your hardworking nature may prevail today. Yet, on a day like this, you may want to take some time to reevaluate your goals and the direction that you have taken in order to pursue them to their fullest. Give some serious thought to your next steps. The route to success is a well-conceived battle plan with strategic organizing. Yet, with you at the helm of it all, you need to be sure that you give yourself the nurturing and reflective time necessary. Your tarot reading for today. The moon, the Hierophant, and death. The moon conveys a field of dreams and imagination. She represents the subconscious of the individual and describes what one cannot explain. This card grants a superior place to the occult. Gone wrong, the moon represents phobias, anxieties, and repressed feelings that can lead to madness. Help is at hand. If you want wise counsel and moral guidance, put your trust in someone you have a lot of respect for. Don't allow others to influence you too much with what they want you to conform to. Be true to yourself. When considering your options, go with tried and tested traditional values, rather than the unconventional novel approach. For example, marriage is more likely to be your desire than a living together situation. This is a period of anxiety, depression, and fear with all the turmoil and distressing events happening in your life. It's time to show what you are made of. What has now come to an end leaves room for brand new beginnings in life, love, and career. However radical events may be in your life, believe that life goes on and life is what you make of it. Our eyes in the sky. This is not a day of logical, rational thinking, but rather a time of tender sentiments. Emotions could run high, and there could be a need to escape reality. This might mean that we want to believe in fairy tales, although we know they're a far cry from our mundane lives. This energy can also make us overly optimistic. We want to believe the best in others even though we know that they aren't always able to live up to our expectations and hopes. However, we still want to align with the positive vibe. It doesn't hurt to keep an open mind and heart and a positive mentality. To be honest, the world could use a little more optimism. Ride the energetic high you're feeling today. We are somewhat allergic to stress at this point, and due to heightened sensitivities, it benefits us to spend our time with others who are similarly conflict-adverse. Calming environments where we are free to express ourselves tactily or creatively are good for our soul. As we are in a nurturing headspace, this aspect presents an ideal occasion to cook for loved ones or invite friends over to lounge and take the morning easy with coffee or tea. Mid-morning, our easygoing morning attitude may now have metastasized into something lazier and more lethargic than grounded and centered. Motivating ourselves can present a challenge, and we seem to operate under the potentially erroneous assumption that if something needs doing, someone else is already on it. Suppositions can make for awkward moments later, when we find that our optimism was unfounded.